If you have an adult son who acts first and thinks later, there's something you need to know about his brain. My brother would do stuff that made absolutely no sense. He'd buy things that he couldn't afford. He'd quit jobs without having a backup plan. He would say yes to things and then just completely ghost you. And my parents, and frankly I, for a while, thought it was a bit of a character issue. But according to research, and specifically research from Dr. Kathryn Paige Harden, men simply don't reach the same level of impulse control until they're 24 years old that girls have when they reach 15. The prefrontal cortex just develops slower in men. So you can't just wait for his brain to catch up. What parents actually need to do is build external guardrails while his internal ones develop. Think of it like, training a pilot. You don't just hand someone the controls on day one. The instructor is going to have to sit beside them, focus on one skill at a time, and gradually let them handle more and more. So what's the first major thing? You have to set specific expectations with built-in accountability. So you're not going to say, hey, get your life together, but you're going to say, apply to 5 jobs every single week and show me the confirmation emails by this Friday. The second big thing, you're going to remove the safety nets that let him avoid consequences. So if he quits without having a plan, he just doesn't get rent money. He's going to have to figure it out himself. It's tough, but it's the way that you're going to get them to actually start moving. Third, you're going to need to time box your decisions. So 2 weeks to decide about a school or the classes he's going to take, not 2 months just to think about it. Because at the end of the day, impulsive brains don't just make bad snap decisions, they also avoid making any decisions at all. And your job isn't to eliminate stress from your son's life. It's to provide just the right amount, not enough to break him, but just enough to push back on his indecision, on his inactivity. And there's a lot more to this failure to launch problem that I wish my parents had known. I share what Michael and I have learned through working with hundreds of families every single week.